there. Hello, Internet. Welcome to... Nah, I'm joking. This ain't Film 3. But I wish it was. Anyways, if you're here, you're probably familiar with the YouTube series made by the infamous indie animation studio, Murder Jones. Made by Click Productions, of course. If you do, great. If not, go watch it and come back. Only then will it make sense.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
No? You're staying? Okay, let's continue. In episode 7, Mass Destruction, the character Sin hugged the disassembly drone or murder drone N to try to take control of him. And in that flashback, it showed Earth being invaded not simply by 1 or 3 murder drones, but possibly way, way more. And from what we saw, these things are strong. But how strong? Well, it's not possible they can take over, right? It's not like it's possible to analyze, right? Wrong. I think I may have gotten it. To start off, we have to figure out how strong the murder drones are before we even think about their chances of taking over. To start off, I'll sum up the strength, since I've already done a video on how strong N is. Go check it out. To basically sum it up in a nutshell, N can lift 4,119.468 pounds, or 5,490.624 pounds, depending on if it used 1/3 or 1/4. So that's the strength. What about the rest? Well, let's find out. In episode 6, Dead End, V caught a bullet from a submachine gun, but to really find it out, I'll have Superbox explain. He was the one who helped me with the gun info. Superbox?
Hello there, everyone. To analyze the types of weapons the murder drones potentially used and their lethality, we need to figure out what they fire. I believe to have found a caliber which seems quite similar to the ones being shown and fired. A potential contender is the 7.62 by 51mm standard NATO round. If what is shown is similar or close enough to what we see in the show, then we have some important information about what kind of damage we are looking at. The range is calculated to be 2,600 feet or 870 yards, with a speed ranging roughly 2,700 feet per second, depending on various factors. These factors can be something like atmospheric pressure, outdoor temperature, and barrel length, which it seems the murder drones don't have any. The force each individual bullet can deliver is almost 400 newtons, which translates to a little less than 90 pounds of force behind each individual bullet, traveling to deliver deadly consequences to the recipient. Seems Savage broke something. Again. Until next time, everyone!
Okay, anyways, back to the rest of the murder drones is durability. Their wings are strong enough to survive multiple gunshots from an Apache helicopter, specifically a M230 Bushmaster chain gun. And for temperature wise, they're able to withstand over 7,000 degrees, easy, not even their clothes melted off. Thank goodness. And the final thing to top off this Murder Sunday is their weaponry. Submachine guns, missiles, lasers, chainsaws, blades, flares, claws, syringe stinger with nanite acid, EMP blasters, and for some reason, he's strong enough that can apparently jump through chains. What type of dentist did they go to? I need that type of dentist. Hey everyone, and before I put this in the script, I actually forgot that that the murder drones actually have shurikens, and that Jay has the virus injector, so that's my bad. Thanks a lot, Jay. Anyways, and that's not even the craziest thing they have. Of course, the big bad, Sin, she's the one that caused this whole thing in the first place, and of course the one that caused the big explosion to the planet. By seeing how the planet looks like it's explode from the inside, it's possible that one of those no explosions were equal to, well, this isn't 100% accurate, but it's the closest way to it. It would take close to 50 quadrillion megatons of TNT. For example, the strongest nuke, the Tsar Bomba to be exact, has the explosive force of 50 megatons of TNT, or 50 million tons of TNT. So estimating that would be 21 zeros, by the way. That is possibly 1 trillion times more powerful than the world's most powerful nuke, which can destroy everything within a 22-mile radius. The fact that Sin did this really shows how powerful she was at her full might. Sure, it may be less or not be enough to destroy every trace of the planet, but it's still enough to kill off any human, or all of them. Can we fight back? No. Literally no. Nuclear weapons won't be an effective measure, meaning even if people did try to use nukes against the murder drones, because of their speed and durability, it means they're definitely going to be able to get out. Sure, some of them will die or be heavily damaged, but those that have their core intact are going to be able to regenerate within an hour or even minutes. And don't even get me started on the soldiers. Soldiers would be a suicide mission, or should I say suicide squad. Sorry. Tanks, no issue. Helicopters, again, no issue. And to kind of help my point of there being more than 3 murder drones, we already saw in episode 7 that there were way more than 3, but it's also how many were in the Elliot Mansion that can possibly show how many murder drones were with Sin. By looking at the worker drones and by seeing that there were at least 3 different ones and possibly more, it means that there can be theoretically over 17 worker drones in that mansion, and possibly more if I miscounted. If I did miss something, please correct me. This is just an extra thing, but it is even possible that there are hundreds. Looking at how many bodies were outside the Elliot Mansion, it's possible Sin could have resurrected them. I mean, that's what the Absolute Solver itself did for Sin anyways. It reactivated her and brought her back, so it is theoretically or 100% possible that she can make an army of hundreds of murder drones. That may not seem like a lot considering we have thousands or millions of soldiers, but with all the disadvantages we don't have, I beg to differ. Anywho, after all this information, can the murder drones take over Earth? Yes, not even a question, definitely yes. We both physically and technologically have a disadvantage in every way. The only weakness they do have is the sun. We can possibly harness them, but we would run out of time before we can even do that. They're too fast for us to react in time. They're too strong and they're too durable to kill quickly. They have the advantage role because they can move all over the place in the air and on land too. So, we're doomed. So, after this video, I hope that you learned a little something about murder drones, that these things are no joke. But to be honest, this was still for fun either way. I mean, it took a while to do this, but to me, worth it.
Are you sure about that?
Anyways, that is all for today, and I'm out. Oh, and one more thing. Murder drones. Forever.